me give you another example of how beautiful being able to put things into measurable context can help, right? This was like, I think it was like Thursday, a few days ago. The morning was just one of those mornings where it was like, you have your normal routine. Life decided to show up right away. As soon as, you're going through your normal routine, you're like, it's another day. I hit all my normal routines.
Yeah.
Life showed up right away and was like, oh, you thought you was going to go clean today? No way. Right.
Yeah.
So, someone intervened in my morning routine and acted in a manner first thing in the morning that triggered it. And, internally it was triggering an emotional response from me. Right. Which in regular people terms, that would term like, oh man, you're ruining my day. Yes. Right. Yes. You're going to cause me to have a bad day because you're inadvertently inciting negativity towards me, right? When I just woke up, I'm going through my day, I'm putting things in order to go to do the work that I do, which is always positive and constructive. And now here you go, right? And we see this on people's professions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now check this out. We're talking about measurable timelines here.
Yes.
And I felt it triggered something, right? Because then my first train of thought was like, who do you think you are to address me in the manner, right? Like that you're addressing me. Like what is, like, my mind is trying to understand the thought process of like, who is it that you think you are to address me in the manner that you're, because I know who I think I am, right? Mm-hmm. I don't hold myself above anybody because I don't look down on people, and I don't treat people in a manner that is unbefitting of the way that they should be treated, or of a human being should be treated, right?
Yes.
Regardless of the age. So I'm like, man, so that triggered me, because I'm like, this is a thing that consistently over years I've had significant issues with.
Okay.
When, people, the manner in which people choose to treat me or address me, right?
Yes.
Maybe because they feel like they're entitled to. So when that happened, I had to go internal to like process, like, okay, why am I having an emotional reaction to this right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having an emotional reaction because it directly goes against my personal values. Right? So it was plain and simple.
Yes.
It wasn't, no scarred from the past of this. Is like, no, my personal values, dignity, respect, peace, harmony, and this directly contradicts that. Like, it goes against it. So as I measure the behavior against my personal values, Bing doesn't fit, right?
Yes.
So that's why I'm responding. I was like, okay, well, you need to fix this, because your day is just starting, and this energy cannot continue and express itself in other areas of your life, for today, right?
Yes.
So now I was like, well, what are you going to do, right? Like, so my mind is racing to find this solution.
Wow.
Do I address this person? Do I take this action? You know how we do, like, man, do I do this? Do I give them a piece of my mind? Do I, calmly, right? Yeah. Do I just, okay, man, just let it go. And in the moment, it hit me. It said, wait a minute. This is a moment. You're having a moment. And then I laughed.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
I said, that's what I said to him. I was like, you're having a moment. And then I started laughing because immediately I understood what that meant. Wow. I said, take what just happened, put it on the timeline of your life. What percentage is that? 0.00000, right? Like,
that's lit.
Right? Like,
yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Wow.
Right? Like, put that against the timeline of your week. Like, the 3 other days that you done lived. 0.000, like,
very little.
It's very little. It's just a moment.
Yeah.
So this is like me now, like, talking to myself, like, man, it's a moment. And you know what happens with moments? They pass.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
They pass.
Ooh, moments pass. I love that. I love that, man.
Thank you for watching our video. If you have any other topics you'd like us to cover, let us know down in the comments below.